couple of weeks ago, after Pastor David preached about dealing with the roots, he came and asked me how I found the service, and my usual response would be, "Oh, it was awesome," and it is always awesome. But dealing with the roots, this particular series has really impacted me and confronted me again with certain issues that I've dealt with and from time to time still have to deal with. So here I am. So basically growing up I was faced with a lot of negative events which led me to deal with it through my adulthood, through consuming alcohol, doing drugs and having unnecessary relationships with men. I was looking for the solution and the comfort in so many places when really I needed to know about him. In my 20s, after feeling lost and deciding I had enough of life, I attempted suicide. Thankfully, I'm still here to fulfil God's purpose. Fast forward a few years, after we had our second child, Summer, I suffered a lot of anxiety and depression. Once again, I felt like I wasn't in control of my life and myself. It was so bad that I didn't want to leave the house. I was frightened that something might happen to me and that I wasn't going to be here to look after my children. I knew that exercise would help me with the depression, but the thought of me walking my daughter in my pram frightened me. I used to have thoughts of someone coming to grab her and take her away from me. So those thoughts, I basically found solace staying at home. During the day while Dallas and Kiana were at work and school, doing simple things like, grocery shopping or going to the doctors or taking Summer to playgroup, I couldn't do it. I really struggled. So when they came home, they'd go, "How was your day?" And I'd put on a front. "Oh, it was fine. I had a great day. Me and Summer had a great day." So eventually I was diagnosed as having depression and anxiety, and I was told that the solution would be antidepressants. I took them, but it didn't fix me. I started having suicidal thoughts again. It was quite scary because they were so specific. And I knew I wanted to be here for my children. I knew that there was something out there more better for me. And the other thing is I didn't want to leave my children motherless. I spoke to Dallas and my doctor and was put on watch and had to have my medication increased. My mum, bless her, she gave me this Bible. I looked at it and I was like, "Are you serious? What's this going to do?" Little did I know that how powerful and important this would be in my recovery to combating depression and anxiety. Fast forward to 2013. This was a milestone year where I started coming to Breakthrough Church. Little did I know what was in store for me. I started coming in May 2013, getting to know God, praising Jesus, and the spiritual food I feed gave me strength. It gave me guidance. It started to shed light on me and why I am here. I was becoming stronger and I started to wean myself off the antidepressants. My doctor had noticed a big positive change in me and asked me, "What are you doing?" And I said, I'm coming to church. But she knew a few months after that that I would need to be on antidepressants because it was coming up to a stressful time in our lives. Dallas and I were planning our wedding and she was trying to get me back onto these pills. Sorry guys, basically I said no, I'm not taking it anymore. It's been 3 years now and praise Jesus, I have not had any antidepressants since. Earlier this year, stress began to mount up. Studies, financial and work pressure. I had familiar thoughts and feelings coming back. I couldn't sleep and I was awake all night worrying and praying for rest. Functioning on 4 hours or less of sleep and keeping up with family uni commitments just wasn't happening. I decided I needed help and wanted sleeping pills. All I wanted was rest and sleeping pills. And yet when I went into that doctor, she tried to give me antidepressants. But no way. I wasn't going back there. I knew back in 2013 I wasn't going to take those antidepressants. I knew that those days of anxiety and depression were long gone. God made a commitment to me, and I made a commitment to him. He was and is my one and only healer of anxiety and depression. I knew what I needed to do. I had to talk with my husband about this, share with him so he knew that I needed extra support. I had to pray more. I had to be specific with my prayer points. I had to give my worries to the Lord and not carry it. I had to fast and I had to read the Word. You see, we attend so many ministries, we get given so many tools, but are we always using them? I still have these days where I feel down, but I stop having my pity party. I can hear him saying to me, get up now. I gave you an assignment, I gave you a purpose, and I gave you life. Now keep running. I thank Jesus for everything I have. I pray, and most importantly, I declare victory over the things that try and hold me back, and I keep running. Thank you.